A breaker short, or B, a two-step long. As you can see, we mark up these swing lows down here, right? Nothing below that, so we didn't see a pattern for the breaker short. We then come up, we mark up our swing high. Of course, got to get above this red line here, 11.17. We make up our swing high here. We break above that swing high, and as you can see, what happened was we got in on this red candlestick, right? This candlestick right here got us in. Right there got us in, and then you can see it then quickly then headed down below our level of entry at 17 even, at 10.34, 17 even for the two-step pattern long, counter trend trade, right? Short-term trends down. We're looking for a long trade here, which is a counter trend trade. We got stopped up. Now stop is -6. We got kind of a lucky bounce there, got -5 for -20 ticks or -200 USD. Now guys, remember we talked earlier about, is this a mental mistake or is it a market mistake, right? Is the market the wrong or am I wrong? It was my mistake, right? What I didn't do was check my rules, because my rules told me you've got to see 6 ticks of room. We had something at 17.3, and I took a two-step pattern long at 17.0. So we had less than 6 ticks, could have easily been avoided, and we would have been sitting still at 0, of course, at 10.30. Now we had to work our way back out of this loss. One of the most difficult parts, obviously, is how we react to it. Most important thing, guys, losses are going to happen. It's how we react to them. Here we break our long, guys, 11.24. Short-term trend is up. You can tell that by looking at my slope, my trigger line here. We break above this level of resistance, this red line here, right? 78.28. We mark up our swing high, 78.35, and we break above that swing high, 11.24 on the crude. This is a breaker pattern long, so going with the short-term trend. 78.39 was our fill, so swing high was at 35. We got filled at 39s. We took +4, moved our stop up to entry +1, and then got our +1s. That totals 10 ticks or 100 USD. So guys, one of the best things about our methodology here is that if you're looking at a loss of 20 ticks, we just made half of that back in only one, what I call a scratch trade, right? A +4 scratch. What that means is the way in which we manage our trades here, guys, on this third trade allowed us to make back almost all of that loss in only one small winner. And that's the goal here. Tight stops allow us to recoup those losses with very small winning trades. Now, that put us halfway out of the red here at 11.24. The final trade here, guys, on the crude, now, of course, about 30 minutes later, we're trying to see some volume come in after 11.30. This is a two-step pattern, so the short-term trend is up. You can tell that by looking at the slope of my trigger line. We, of course, break above this 78.50. We try to look for some breaker pattern longs up top here. We don't see them. We mark up our swing low, and there's your break below that swing low. Now, guys, we were very confident going into the end of the morning that we were seeing decent price action. We were going to be able to see another trade. We just wanted to make sure that final trade was a winner and not a loser. We of course, had some other opportunities to trade. We chose to avoid them, and we took only the best patterns, guys. That way we knew we had the best possible chance of getting out of this hole and getting back into the green. Well, here, guys, 11.49 on the crude, a two-step pattern short, so short-term trend up. We reverse going back to the downside, guys, here below 78.45. We got filled at 47s. We got +4, +8, +8, so first target +4, second target +8, and then we trailed our stop all the way down, ended up taking our final position off, guys, just before it began to reverse against us for a total of 24 ticks or 240 USD, and all of a sudden, guys, we're back in the green for the day. So mission accomplished, right? We dug ourselves into a hole, we've stayed focused on our plan of attack, and we got out of that hole. A relatively easy job of it. Just had to wait for the perfect patterns, guys. Wait for the best patterns. Let's prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, February 19th. We've got, of course, tomorrow, 8:30 CPI and PPI number, 9:30 U.S. Open. Nothing really going on as far as big news after the U.S. Open tomorrow, guys. We're going to do a free webinar tomorrow, a special webinar. We'll do 2 of them tomorrow, starting 11:30. So because we had a short week this week, I want to make it up to you guys. So tomorrow morning, guys, 11:30, we'll do a special free webinar in our live trade room for a Friday. All right, guys, so make sure you guys are here for that. And, of course, next Monday we'll be back up at 7:45 a.m. Let's recap. Tomorrow morning, guys, 7:45 a.m. Come out and join us in our live trade room. Tuesdays and Thursdays we do free webinars, but tomorrow we get a special webinar tomorrow for you guys, 11:30, so be here for that. Don't forget to grab a copy of the beginner's course. It's got all of your setup rules, all your patterns, our routine, everything you need to be able to trade with us in the live trade room. And as always, if you want more information about live membership, that's sales@schooloftrade.com. My name is Joseph James. Hope you guys enjoyed the trade room today. We had some challenges, but we've followed our plan. And, of course, we had another successful day in the room. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 7:45.